Welcome back to an introduction to HeroClix. This series of videos will give you everything you need to know about the game of HeroClix and show you what truly makes it such a unique game. In our first video, we took a look at some of the basics of WizKid's game, HeroClix. How to move, attacking, taking damage, and the combat values. But of course, the Man of Steel and Lex Luthor are so much more than just numbers for attacking and defending. They also have powers represented by the colored boxes on their dials. Each character can only use the powers currently showing on their dial, and with each click of the dial, that character's powers change. There are a lot of standard powers in the game, and they are all explained in detail on the Powers and Abilities card that can be downloaded from HeroClix.com. But for today, we will only be focusing on the powers that Superman and Lex Luthor will be using. So let's take a look at the powers that Superman has on his first click. The Man of Steel starts with Super Strength, the green box on attack, and Invulnerability, the gray on defense, both of which are powers he's known for. With Superman's Super Strength power, powered by the yellow sun, when Superman moves, he can pick up objects to be used as weapons. We will be covering objects in more detail in our next video. And Invulnerability is a damage-reducing power. When Lex Luthor attacks and hits Superman, he takes damage. But Invulnerability will reduce the damage by 2, so he'll not take any damage from Lex Luthor's close combat attack. Lex Luthor, on the other hand, is known for the tricks he brings to the field to even the odds against Superman. Lex Luthor starts with Running Shot as his speed power. Running Shot is a type of power called a move and attack power. With Running Shot, Lex may move half his speed value and then make a ranged attack. The dark blue on Lex Luthor's attack indicates the power called Penetrating Psychic Blast. And when you look at his character card, you can see that this represents Lex coming into the battle with a kryptonite laser. When this power is showing on Lex's dial, his ranged attack will ignore damage-reducing powers like Superman's Invulnerability. So while Lex's 2 damage cannot hurt Superman in close combat, this power will allow Lex to damage Superman when making ranged attacks. Lex Luthor also has a green power on his defense value, called Energy Shield Deflection. When this power is showing, Lex Luthor's defense rises by 2 when he's attacked with a ranged attack. And of course, Lex Luthor has a plan for every contingency represented by a power called Probability Control, the light blue power on his damage slot. When Probability Control is showing, once per turn, you may re-roll your dice, or force your opponent to re-roll their dice. As you can see, on their first clicks, Superman's greatest strength lies in getting up close and personal with his super strength, while Lex Luthor's powers are best used to keep his distance while making ranged attacks. Both Superman and Lex Luthor have even more powers that will be revealed as you click their dials. One last important group of powers to know about are special powers. Sometimes a character's powers just don't match the standard powers listed on the Powers and Abilities card. Special powers are designed to recreate those characters' unique abilities and are indicated by a white box around the combat value. When these powers show up, you'll need to check your character's character card for details on what you can do with their special power. From the combat values to the powers, there is a lot to know about your characters, but there really is more to a battle than just who's in the fight. In our next video, I'll explain the different types of terrain on the map, as well as objects and how you can use them to your advantage, plus the special effects that can happen as you roll the dice. To find out more on your own, go to HeroClix.com and download the Rules and Powers and Abilities card or ask about HeroClix at your local game store. See you next time and enjoy the game.